Hello kids. Good evening everyone. A very good evening dear. So you all are excited. Can you guess what we are going to make today? Yes, just any guess? Yes, we are going to make painting with coffee. That's right. The coffee which we drink. That's correct. Nothing else, nothing else. We just need coffee, little water. That's all. Okay. So that is the only thing, only ingredient which we need. Very good, very good. So I think you all are so excited, isn't it? I can see the excitement on your faces. Very good, very good. So shall we start here? Okay. So let's get started. We'll go for the material part. So now I'm going on the workstation. Okay. So let's have focus on the workstation and I'll show you the material. Okay. So children, just have a look what we will be. See, we will be making. So children, just have a look what we are going to make today. We are going to make this. Yes. So this is totally done with the coffee only. Nothing else we have used. Coffee and we need water. That's all. Only two things. So I have taken 1 teaspoon of coffee in starting. Okay. We will not take too much in starting. Otherwise, it will be difficult for us to manage. Okay. So this is the coffee we will need. We will need little bit of water. White sheet. Yes. We need white sheet and it should be little thick. Can you see? This is thin. I know because some of you always have some thin sheet. So I'll give you solution for that. Just don't worry. So this is A4 size of sheet. Yes. But if you have some other size, no worries. Little bit the difference in size is perfectly fine. Just don't worry. Okay. So those who are having thin sheet, they just take 2 sheets, children, because we have to make it little thin. This is water based. This color will be water based, so our sheet will become soggy. That's why we want little thick sheet, and that's why I am telling if your sheet is thin, just go for 2. Okay. Then we will need little bit of glue just to make this sheet thick. That's right. Okay. And other than that, we'll need brush. 1 thick brush and 1 thin brush. Yes, children. Because see, I'll show you why. When we will make the branches, that time this thick brush won't help you that much. If you're not having thick brush, only thin brush is fine. But if you're having only thick brush, then you will have little bit difficulty here. So I would suggest if you have thin brush and thick brush, take both. If you have only thin brush, we can manage. But if you have thick brush, then you have little difficulty, so then you have to bear. Okay? So if you have both, it's best. Okay? That's right. Then just take 2 bowls so that we can make the solution of coffee little. We will not make all together once. We will take little bit of coffee and then we will make the solution and then we will work. Okay. Yes. So just keep 2 bowls so that we can work. Okay, children. So this is all what we need. So I guess you all are ready with this much of material. Okay. So I'll just go fast recap of the material. You just show me on the screen so I can know what you're having and then we will start. Okay. So just a fast recap. See, we will need 1 thick sheet of white A4 size paper, and if you are having thin, then take 2. Okay. Take this glue. If you are having this, it's fine. But if you have this, because some of the children, they have this glue. So no worries. But if you have this, take this. I would suggest to take this. But if at all you are not having and having this, then no problem. Okay. So these 2 things we will be requiring. Yeah, we will just need a little bit of this tape also. Very little. Just a square. I'll show you for what purpose. See, we need to make this sun part. So this much square we will be requiring for this tape. Yes. And to cut this, we will need scissor only for once and to make a circle like this. Okay? That's right. Then we will need brush, thin and thick brush. Okay? Then little bit of coffee, water and 2 or 3 bowls we will use as needed. Okay, children. So I think you all are having all the things. So not to worry, just let's get started, okay? So I'm keeping this aside and we will start the painting. Okay. So children, those who are having thick sheet, just take the thick sheet, no problem. Okay? And those who are having thin sheet, just follow me so that we can make this thin sheet into thick. So just take this glue. See, if you have this glue, just spread it all over, but little, not too much. And those who are having this much, just take this. Just open it. Just put this glue all over the paper. Please just put little more on the corners. Otherwise the corners open and you will have difficulty in doing color. So can you see I am spreading the glue all over the side of the paper so that we can stick this paper on each other and we get a thick sheet. So what we will do, we'll just match the corner with this corner. From one side we will start. And on other side and just do like this so the sheet is ready. So now you can see that the sheet has become little thick. Now it's not thin. Okay, so you can spread a newspaper on the table because coffee, when we work, can have stains on your table. Coffee stains are very hard to remove. So then mama can shout on you. So just spread a rough paper on the table so that you won't stain your table. Yes, and you be careful with your hands and clothes also because the stain of coffee is very hard to remove. Okay, dear. So, children, those who are having thin sheet, I hope I'm clear how to make thick. So, just finish till here and I'll just show the material once again because children, those who have joined late, they want to know what we need. So, this sheet, I'll just give a fast recap. Okay, children? This one sheet, little coffee, glass of water, brush, 1 or 2, 3 bowls, little bit of tape and scissor. Yes, that's right, children. Okay, so I hope you all are done till here and I have made the material part clear. So everyone is settled with the material. Okay, okay, so let's get started, dear. Now what we will do, see this is 1 teaspoon of coffee. So what we will do, we will take little bit, in other. So I'm just taking little coffee in another bowl. I'm not taking too much of coffee. See, can you see? I have taken little, it's around about 1/4 of tablespoon of coffee I have taken in another bowl. And now what you have to do, you have to add water. Yes, you can add 3 tablespoons. Yeah, any spoon which you are using, just add water in this and we will have solution like this. See, it's thin, it's just watery. Can you see? It's dripping. Yes, we need this type of solution. It should be total watery and just stir it so that the granules of the coffee dissolves in the water. It takes at least half a minute so that the granules to dissolve. Okay. I just want all the granules to dissolve in the water so that when we do the color, it won't make problem for you. Okay. So just get ready. Just add little water and make the solution of coffee. I'll keep this aside so that we can work. So children, just get ready with the coffee solution. Very good. So I hope everyone is ready with this solution. Now just take thick brush, okay? Don't take thin brush. We want thick brush. That's right. Now what we will do, we will take, see just look at me. I'll take like dip with the brush in the coffee and just remove all the extra water. We don't want too much water on this brush. And now just start spreading it like this. You have to spread your brush too much because we want very less water on this paper. We don't want too much of water. We just want color. So we will be taking very little bit of water and try to spread the brush like this more and more so that we get very less water on the sheet and the paper gets full color. So just try to move your brush more and more on the paper like this. Just a small square piece and I'll make circle from this. This is paper tape. Don't take cello tape. It will not come out after you when you want to remove it. Just make a round type of shape from this. Little bit here and there in shape is perfectly fine, dear. I know it's difficult to get a perfect round, but little bit here and there is perfectly fine. We want just approximation of round and just stick it over here. See, in the corner. Just press it with little. Don't press it too much. Just do with gentle hands because after we finish this painting, we will remove this tape. So just press it little so that this place remains white. Okay. Now I am doing this color on the rest of the paper. So now no worries. You can do full color with very little of water. Don't take too much of water, dear. I'm repeating this because if your paper will be soggy, you won't get a beautiful effect. So just rub it like this more and more. I would suggest children just do it in one direction so that we get a same texture all over the paper. Don't sometimes like this and sometimes like this. Don't do like this. Do in one direction only. Run your brush in one direction. Just do it very light hand. We don't want too dark shade there. See, can you see? It's very light in color. That's why we took so less of coffee. So now this full paper is colored with this coffee color. Can you see? So now I'm just washing this my brush. Just get till here, then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, once you're finished, just take your rough handkerchief and do like that. So all the extra water comes in this handkerchief. Yeah, we want this paper to be dry. That's why. Just do like this. We don't want this paper to wet when we do further painting. So just press it little. See, this when I put hand, I want to see whether it is dry or not. So just put your napkin like this and make it dry. That's why we were using so less water. See, if you will use too much of water, then further painting will be very difficult for you. So just be very careful while using water and make it dry like this. So now just see, now this is not wet. It's wet like in very less, just a little. So I hope you all are doing well. Just let me see what you have done. See, you can see these linings. No? We are not having same shade all over. So we want that only. We don't want a simple coffee color. No. We don't want that. See, this type of shade only because it will give a very natural look to our scenery. Yes. So I'll show you. See, we don't want just full same shade. We want shading all over. That's why. Yes. So just make the paper dry so that you can do further painting. Okay. So children, till I'm drying, just get ready with your painting till here. Yeah, just get ready till here. Okay. So now see this solution I'm keeping aside. Now I'm taking little bit of coffee in another solution and I'll put very less water, just 2-3 drops. Just look at me, 2-3 drops hardly. Can you see? I have just dropped 2-3 drops of water inside. Full coffee should not get wet. It's like that. थोड़ा सा पानी डालेंगे, हमें पूरी कॉफी नहीं सॉल्यूशन बनाना है. Because if this will become diluted, then your paper, then we will not get the perfect shape. I'll just show you what we are going to make next. See, we are going to make this tree now on this paper. So if this solution is watery, when you'll apply on this sheet, it will spread. So we want this solution to be very thick types. Okay, that's why. That's why I have put so less water, just few drops. Okay. Okay. See now this tape is here, na? So we will make trunk on this side. So I'm just turning this and showing you. Okay, like this. So now just take your brush and dry it properly. It should not be wet, otherwise full your coffee also will become wet and you won't get a nice effect. So just dry your brush, take thick one. Those who are having thick and thin brush, I would suggest to take thick in starting. I'll just show you what part we are going to make. We are going to make this part now. So once we will make this part, we will use this brush. Then after that, we will take this thin brush, okay? I'm clear, dear? Okay. Okay, I'll just show you. See what you have to do. Just press your rough napkin on this so that your paper becomes dry. More the dry paper, better the result you get. So can you see? See this circle which we stick now. This should be on the right side of your painting. It should not come down. Just take care. It should come on the top right corner. Yeah, just do it like this. Okay. Okay. So now I am proceeding. Just look at me and follow me, children. See, I have put so little of water. Can you see? Just a few drops. So this is the thick sheet I am having, the thick solution I am having. Okay. So now, while using this, see, the side solution is little wet and in between there is little dry coffee. So we will be using little bit of solution and little dry coffee. So on brush, we get a nice dark solution and that too thick. So use little bit of water and this dry coffee little bit. So we get a thick solution on the brush. See, can you see this? I'm doing it slowly, slowly so that you can see. Little bit of water and this little dry coffee. And now look here, I'm just giving a straight, making a straight line like this. As this coffee is very thick, so it won't spread. Otherwise it would spread. So just be careful that the solution is not thin. It's not diluted. We want a thick solution so that we can give a beautiful color on this paper. See, now the water is finished. I'm just putting one drop there. See, can you see? Just a drop. Or what you can do, the solution you are having now, just dip your brush so that a drop or two comes in this and you get the little bit of water. That's all. Just don't make it diluted, okay? Be very careful because this is the main thing what we are making here. So take little water, take little dry coffee and do like this. And you get a beautiful color. See? Such a beautiful color you get over here. Now I'm making a little bit thick. Okay, so one little line more from this corner. So I want this trunk to be little thick. That's why. This coffee is little bit thick now, that's why it's not spreading. If you put more water, then that will spread full on the paper and you won't get such a beautiful effect, okay? So just follow my instructions, okay dear? See, now the work of thick brush is finished. Now I'll be taking this thin brush, okay? So I'm just dipping this brush here in the liquid so that it becomes little wet and now I'll be using here. Because we want one or two drops so that we can work. Just look. See? Here in between you can see the dry coffee and little bit of liquid all around. So we will be using the same thing. Now what we will be doing? We will be making branches. Just look like this. I'll just show you, see. Can you see? We will be making this type of branches all over. So first we will be just giving the shape and then we will go for the small branches. Now what we will do, we will just mix with this thick branch and make it a nice shape over here, because it should not look different from here. And one branch should cross from the sun. I'm just putting this aside and keeping this only here because we will be needing this color only, okay? See, now few branches I have made. Now what to do? Just from down, just make little thick so that it gets a nice effect. From here, just make little thick. You just be careful while using this. See, you should take little of dry coffee, otherwise you will get very light color. Take this much here from here and take this dry coffee. So the color you get in your brush is very dark, and we want that type of dark color only. Then only this will give our effect. Now, see, this is the light color we have taken and now we want dark color. That's why. So just dip your brush in here liquid and then take little of dry coffee and you get a dark color. Okay, so now what we will do is we will be making small branches. So how you have to do? See, just you have to shake the brush like this, with like this. We are making small branches, so just shake it like this. Don't make straight lines now, because we are making now the small branches. Small branches are always little wavy. So just do like this. But the color part is very important. So just dip your brush little bit here and then this dry coffee. This is the very main important part of this painting. Okay. So just take your brush here and do this like this. Give a curved line and very thin. If you feel that your coffee is finished in your bowl, you can just take little more coffee. Don't worry, that's why we have taken that much coffee. See, just take little more coffee and with the brush you can take little bit of water. See, just a drop or two. Just see, can you see? Little bit of water. We want this dry coffee in between, just don't forget, because this only gives the final effect. Don't make the line straight, just make the wavy lines. Then it will give the branch effect beautiful. We don't want any particular shape, dear. It's according to your imagination. Just do it in all the sides. See, trees, this is the tree we are showing without leaves, okay? We are going to show this tree without leaves. I'll show you, see. Like this. No leaves. while making branches so that we get a beautiful effect. Can you see? See, I am always using this color with little bit of dry coffee. That is the important part. So just don't forget that we want little bit of dark color and with a thick solution. That's why. This is the main thing you have to take care. So now this tree work is almost done. Okay. So now what we have to do, again we will take little bit of work with thick brush. Okay, so I'm taking the brush and drying it properly. See, I have dried the brush properly. Now what we will do, okay, I'll wait. You do till here, then I will proceed. Don't worry. First you all finish till here. Once you all come till here, then we will proceed. Just don't worry. Yes, just use thin brush to make branches. Because the branches we want there is to show little thin, that's why. Okay, we don't want the branches to be very thick. Yes, you can draw in any shape, just give little curves so that they looks little natural. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm taking this thick brush and making this trunk little thick from this corner. Okay. Okay. So now what we will do, we will use this and we will put little color so that we got a medium color. Now see what we will do, just take little bit of this color and do it here over here in the base. We want to show little bit of dark shade here. Just haphazardly. We just want to show that somewhat little bit of sand type of something is here around the tree. Okay, just do it and then I'll show you what to do next. Don't worry. Yes, you can do it just haphazardly. You don't have to do in any particular shape. Just slanting from here and see, I'll show you just little bit slanting from here to here and from here to here. Okay. Now what we will do? We will do little in these two corners also. and little bit this side. So both the sides we have done little dark. Now just around the sun we will do little. Okay, little, just a pinch. Okay, so now what we will do, now we will remove this tape what we have stick now, just to make sense. I'll just show you. See, we will just do it with just very gentle hand. We will remove this tape. Do it with very gentle hand, slowly, slowly. Can you see? So it has given the effect of moon, sun, whatever you say. Okay. Now what we will do, we'll just make one branch all around this, so as if it will give you the view of long distance like this. Just make a branch crossing this circle like this. Okay. So now, see, if you don't put this tape over here, when you do color, you don't get such a nice white trimming, because sometimes our brush goes like that and we don't get a circle. That's why we put a tape, so that we become free and we can color it nicely. And in the end, when we remove the tape, we got such a beautiful shape and such a beautiful effect. Can you see? Very good, very good. That's right, okay. So, yes children, you have to put on both the sides little effect. See, when you repeat this coffee, already you get little darker shade. Because in base also we have put little bit of coffee, then you repeat the shade, so we get little coffee, dark coffee. Here too we have taken so dark, we have taken the coffee directly. That's why we got such a dark shade. But here you have to use your solution only, because when it is repeated, you get such a nice effect. So can you see, the thing is ready. So just don't worry. Yes, after giving the shade over here in both the corners, you have to do just draw one branch, remove the tape and just draw one branch crossing this moon or sun. Whatever you feel like is this, you have to just make one branch crossing it. That's right. Very good, very good. Just remove this tape very gently. Don't make hurry, otherwise you will just spoil your painting. Very good. Yes. Just only one branch. We want to give the effect as if from the moon or the moon, we can see it from the tree, That's why we want to give that effect. Okay. Very good. And this, yes, just slanting, okay. Now what we will do, we will just write name. So you have to write your own name like this. Right in the corner, right side in the corner painting. Yes, you have to write your own name. So everybody can see that what you have drawn and who had drawn this. Yes. So just write your name in the right side bottom corner. Very good. That's very nice. Good, good, good. I can see you all have done such a wonderful job. Very good. Very good. Okay. Very good. Very good. Now, see, this part is dried up now, so we will just give little effect. Now, this slanting part is also dried up. So what we will do, we will just take little coffee and just make, see, we will take very little, okay? So just make it like this. So it gives natural effect. Take the darker color, okay? Don't take a very light color, it won't be seen then. With your thin brush. So it gives the effect of little grass type of thing round just near the tree. Can you see? This you have to do in hand so that the base is again dry, na? That's why. We want to do this in this dry portion, otherwise the color spreads. So can you see? This part is looking so natural then. As if little bit of grass or something is there in the bottom of the tree. Very good, very good. So now this was the final effect we gave to this painting, okay? So is it, yes, now just look at this. See, this is the last effect. Yes, you have to make this with thin brush. Don't take thick brush, otherwise you will not get so fine effect. Just make it with very thin brush, then you'll be getting very fine effect. That's right. Okay. Very good, very good. I can see you all have done wonderful job. Beautiful, beautiful. So children, just show me on the screen. I want to see what you all have done. Very good. That's very nice. Those who have not finished, just finish it. Just write your name, bachas. Very good, very good. Just write your name in the corner and give this final effect. Very good. Okay, okay. I can see you all have done so nice. Very good, very good. That's wonderful, dear. Good job, good job. Okay, okay. So, all of you, happy with what you have made? Very good. Yes, I can see the happiness on your face, dear. So today what we made, such a wonderful painting we made, and you wrote your name also on it, okay? So I think we are done till here now. Very good, very good. So now it's time to say bye, dear. Okay. So just show me all the paintings. Everyone just show me the paintings. That's fine. Wonderful, wonderful. Good job, children. I'm so happy to see your painting. Okay. Very good, very good. Your painting is looking so nice. Yes, that's right. Very good, very good. Awesome job. Okay, okay. So children, so I hope now you all had a nice time. You all happy? Yes, very good, very good. So now time to say bye. We'll be meeting in some other session with some more new things. So till then, have fun, enjoy. Okay, bye dear.